Hello, Candid friends. I am here, and today is a little bit more exciting than a normal video because I have just put in set 6 of 12 of my second batch of aligners. So this is actually my second treatment plan, but I am in the halfway point. So at the end of this treatment, I will be officially halfway done, which is awesome. I do currently have set 6 in. I guess I can talk about set 5 real quick. There's really not much to report. They were tight for the first few days and then loosened up pretty well and were really comfortable to the point where they were quite loose by the end. So that went pretty well. I actually put in set 6 last night. Mondays is my switch day, and it is Monday now. But I think I told you in previous videos, I have been putting mine in the night prior. So last night, right after dinner, brushed my teeth, got everything all super clean and squeaky, and then put in my new set of aligners so that I could have the longest stretch possible for them to be in at first. I don't know that this gives a real advantage, but to me it seems like it does. Plus I get to sleep through the first hard part. When I put this set in, I was surprised. They really didn't feel terribly uncomfortable, and I was like, oh, I hope they work. But it turns out that these ones are kind of a slow burn because they have just kind of developed a dull ache type thing. Not on any particular tooth, just kind of the whole gambit. But more regionalized on the sides rather than the fronts. So I have a feeling that I'm getting more space, a little bit of more space. I could be completely wrong about that, but that's what it feels like in my mouth. Anything exciting to report? So yeah, just kind of a dull ache, not terribly uncomfortable, nothing like, I think it was set 3 or 4. Well, set 3 was really uncomfortable, and set 4 I had the cold. So those ones were just miserable. This is not like that. It's just uncomfortable. Each set really kind of brings its own set of weirdness. Some feel like they're not doing anything at all. Some feel like they're going to break your mouth. That sounds really exaggerated. It is really exaggerated. They don't feel that bad, but they are quite uncomfortable sometimes. And then there's ones like this where it's like, I can tell something's happening, but it's not dreadful at all. And no matter what, I have never had an experience where it lasted so long I couldn't handle it. I did say last time with set 4 that I had a really bad sinus pressure, and that made it uncomfortable. That wasn't the aligner's fault. It was the sinus pressure. Anywho, so if you're worried about the pain, I think it's manageable. Especially, I have not taken ibuprofen or anything like that. If I had, I think I wouldn't even feel it. So, that being said, I am really excited. The only concern-ish I have noticed this with pretty much all of this set, and this is pretty normal. So my front teeth, my biggest concern is my 2 front teeth, and they curve in a little bit, so it's a lot easier to see from the side. I have my aligners in, so it's not as easy to tell, but they curve in. Now, you can't really tell, but my aligners don't sit quite flush vertically up against my teeth. They are pressed all the way on. They don't come off. They feel much, much better than my first set of aligners. I'm not worried about them not doing the right thing. But there is a little bit of gap, and there was with previous sets in my second batch. So hopefully that will work itself out and won't be an issue with my end results. If so, I'll have to talk to Candid. But otherwise, I do see movement happening. Particularly, let's see, this bad boy that used to wing out not way bad, but fairly far in front. It's being tucked back. I think this one's getting pushed back on the corner. This one wings out forward more than the other side. It's getting pushed back little by little. If I had a suggestion, it would be to make sure you're taking pictures and saving them and document what time or what, set you were on for yourself. This will really help you to notice that things are changing, because they do change so incrementally, that sometimes it's like, is stuff happening? It is happening. Don't worry, it's happening, but it's hard to tell. So go back, look, your 4 sets in, go look back at the beginning and be like, what do I see different? Oh, that tooth is a little bit moved, this one, that one. It'll really help you stay motivated. The other thing, I still am not great. I still forget to drink water because I have them in and I know I'm not supposed to eat. I kind of have had this mental block against drinking water, so I have to really remind myself, drink water, drink water, drink water, drink water. Otherwise I do get dehydrated. I can tell my lips are a little trapped right now because I don't drink enough water. So stay hydrated, my friends. Other than that, things are going good. I'm just so much happier with this batch of aligners than I was before. We are at the almost halfway mark, so at the end of this set, I will be officially halfway. Yay. That's exciting. My hair is doing this wingy-dingy thing. But yeah, I'm just really happy that things are moving along. So if you have any questions, if there's anything I can help you with, if you're just joining, if you're thinking about getting aligners, I would just say be committed. This is not something that you just wear them at night. And it does affect your lifestyle. It's not terrible, and I think it's way better than braces, but you can't really snack during the day. It's really inconvenient to snack during the day. I do sometimes, but it's really inconvenient, and you really shouldn't take them out too much. And sometimes you feel lispy, and that's kind of uncomfortable, so you have to work around that. I tend to use wax on the back to help with the lisp, and it does help quite a bit. Yeah, so just be committed. If you're going to do this, be all in, because in order to see the results that you want, you're going to have to be all in. Just like if you were to get traditional braces, you would be wearing them all the time. And it would be a lifestyle change. This is way better. You know, they're hardly noticeable to anybody but me, but it is still a lifestyle change. So be committed, guys. It's worth it, though. And that's coming from somebody who is on her second batch. I have been doing this for, it's September, so 10 months or so. It's a long time. But it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I'll tell you at the end if I for sure think it's worth it. But for right now, I do think it's worth it. I do think it's working. I do think I'm getting closer to my goals little by little. And that's exciting. So, shoot me questions if you want to. I do have an Instagram page. It's called Alex's Candid, ALIX. I spell my name funny. And there's a Facebook group, Candid Co Support. Candid Co Journey Support. I'm so bad at this. I'm part of it. I'm one of the administrators. And I can't remember the name. But join up with that. It's great. There's not a ton of us, but there is enough people that if you ask a question, you usually get the answer. So, that's all. I'm going to shut up now because I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about it. But good luck to you all if you're already started, and if this is something you're thinking about doing, consider, how committed you are, and then if you are, do it. Just do it.